Hello everyone and welcome to my daily report market analysis videos on Friday the 16th of August. With me, Richard Perry, we've got an improvement in market sentiment actually in the last 24 hours. Actually, markets have been picking up a little bit. Equities especially have been just pulling a little bit higher. We saw the S&P 500 closing up yesterday. That's continued into the today's session with the futures on the S&P 500 0.7% higher, and that certainly helped European markets. The one glitch on that is FTSE 100 still not open after some technical issues this morning on the LSE, but futures for FTSE are still pretty decent, around about 0.7% higher there, so should join the party at some stage. Now there's this little risk reversal, a little bit of an improvement in risk has come on comments from Donald Trump actually that suggested that talks were productive with China surrounding the trade dispute. I mean, it's nothing really groundbreaking, but the market has obviously been so scared in recent days that with yields plummeting and yield curves going negative, that we've seen a pickup, which has helped to improve the 2-10 spread on the US Treasury yield curve up to 3.5 basis points. So a little bit of an improvement there. We've seen volatility coming back a little bit, the VIX falling away, and certainly helping to improve sentiment as gold prices just come back $10 down on the day. 1510 is a level that I'm looking out for there. I'll talk about that in the technical analysis on gold in my later video. But it is interesting to see that we've got equity markets higher, gold lower, yen under a little bit of corrective pressure. Nothing too significant, but generally speaking, the safe haven plays, yen, Swissy, euro, are all seeing a little bit of a correction today as equities have moved a little bit higher. So what about data points today? Well, we've got US data this afternoon. A little bit of housing data at 1:30, building permits and housing starts basically as they were last month. But the main data point is this Michigan sentiment. The prelim reading of Michigan sentiment expected to deteriorate slightly to 97.2 from 98.4 last month. And that's driven by the expectations component there, which is expected to dip back to 89. Now let me show you that on the chart. And you can see here, expected to dip back quite to 89 on that expectations component there. Michigan sentiment to fall away slightly. Nothing too drastic though, but we did see yesterday that retail sales for the States was pretty decent, and that's likely to be reflected through again, or the market will be taking off this consumer sentiment, Michigan sentiment index, which is likely to drive expectations for consumer going forward, and how that expectations quotient goes, I think, will be a key factor there. So looking into my chart of the day, euro yen. Now euro yen's been an interesting one because it's been under pressure. The yen has continued to be an outperforming currency across the majors, and the euro has taken on a little bit more of a safe haven sense in the last couple of weeks really, but nothing too decisive in terms of how the euro has strengthened. I mean, it hasn't really strengthened against the dollar, it's actually fallen against the dollar, and that fall against the yen as well we can be seeing through yesterday's move, which saw an intraday rally fail at 119, pulling back to close at a low dating back to 2017, so a 2-year low on that on a closing basis for euro yen, and it's fallen away again today. Now 117.50 has been a basis of support in the last couple of weeks really. On 2 or 3 occasions it's come in as a basis of support, and again is being tested today. 117.50, 117.60. A close below 117.50 would open the way back to, realistically back towards the open that out, the big 2017 low around 114.80. So that is clearly a key level that the markets will be looking out for. But it certainly shows that euro is still under pressure against the yen. The yen remains an outperformer. You've got the momentum indicators, which are negatively configured. Stochastics falling away, MACD lines under pressure, RSI. seemingly finding resistance at lower levels, falling away into the low, well below 30 in that early August move. So it looks as though it's pressured there, and you can see that through the hourly chart where the market is again trading underneath all the falling moving averages, underneath neutral on the MACD lines, just putting pressure generally to the downside, and intraday rallies are seen as a chance to sell. 117.95 today has been the resistance. 118.50 became a basis of a bit of a near-term pivot, and found resistance there yesterday afternoon before falling away again. So any intraday rally, I think, on euro yen is a chance to sell. So with that in mind, I wish you good luck in your trading today. Just to continue to watch out for how risk appetite moves, I would say today, because obviously it has been a key factor for markets in recent days, and I think that will continue to be the case. So click here to subscribe to my trading videos, and also go to our website where you can sign up for our trading webinars. Thank you very much.